While the skies are clear and the waters are calm, it's the perfect time to prepare for the peak of hurricane season.
This is the St. Charles Parish Emergency Operations Center. It's quiet now, but during a hurricane, this room becomes the center of all communication. I'm Scott Welchel, Director of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness. Our team spends countless hours preparing for hurricane season, and there are two critical steps you can take to help protect your family. First, establish a family disaster plan. Second, purchase flood insurance in addition to your homeowner's policy. You might think you don't need flood insurance, but the truth is every home and business in St. Charles Parish is vulnerable to flooding. Even if you've lived here for 50 years and have never flooded before, you need flood insurance, because it only takes that one time, that one shift of the storm, to bring massive storm surge into many areas of the parish that have never flooded before. Be assured we are working every day to correct problems and decrease our risk of flooding, but there are no guarantees. The fact is, with over 330 miles of shoreline in the parish, we are at risk, whether it's a Category 5 or even a tropical depression. And a flood policy is a small price to pay for peace of mind and means to recover. So the first thing on your preparation list should be to get flood insurance, and get it now. Even if you sign up today, it takes 30 days to take effect. So don't wait until a storm is pending. The more people that are covered, the faster the parish will recover from a catastrophic flood event.
Log on to the parish website and click on Hurricane Preparedness. Then follow the link to flood insurance. Here you'll find interactive tools to calculate the cost of flood insurance in your area and the cost of repairs if you choose not to have flood insurance.
When a storm threatens our area, there are many decisions that must be made. And one of the first for each and every one of us is, should I stay or should I go?
Whether you stay or leave, you need to have a disaster supply kit. Pack your supplies now to avoid a last-minute rush on items in the store, and keep all of your items in a plastic waterproof container. The items to include are water, non-perishable food, extra clothes, first aid supplies, emergency supplies, medications, pet supplies, family documents, and family entertainment items like books and colors. And to protect your home from further damage, you should take the following precautions before the storm, regardless if you plan to stay or leave. Protect windows and glass with plywood or shutters. Clear your yard of potential flying debris. And turn off major appliances if you lose electricity. Or if you evacuate, shut off water, gas, and electricity at the main source before you leave.
If the parish issues a mandatory evacuation, all residents should put their personal evacuation plans into action.
The parish is recommending that all residents evacuating St. Charles Parish should use state highways rather than the interstate. If you live on the West Bank, use Highway 90 west to Lafayette and then I-49 north. Or if you live on the East Bank, use US 61 to I-10 or I-55.
St. Charles Parish has an assisted evacuation program that is available to residents that have no other means of transportation.
Residents who need this assistance are asked to register with EOC now so we can accurately estimate the need.
St. Charles Parish EOC, this is Eric. May I help you?
To register, call the EOC at 783-5050 and speak to the emergency coordinator on duty. When the evacuation order is issued, residents who registered with the EOC will be picked up by school bus, staged at the Bridge Park, and then transported to the parish shelter site. Remember, if you have no other means of evacuation and you choose to register for EOC assistance, the parish shelter site will offer a temporary safe haven from the storm with minimal comfort and needs. Each person is limited to one bag of personal items, and you should bring your own medications, along with your own personal comfort items such as blankets, pillows, and books and games for the kids.
Our assisted evacuation plan does allow for pets, however, there are some rules to follow.
Hi, I'm Angie Robert, Director of St. Charles Parish Animal Control. During hurricanes, we have to think of our pets too. Whether you stay or if you leave, the preparations are the same. The best thing you can do is to have your pet microchipped. If you and your pet are separated during an evacuation, a microchip can identify your pet so you can be reunited. If you would like to take advantage of this program through Animal Control, all you have to do is call us and make an appointment and we can set it up for you. It takes about 5 minutes. During an evacuation, make sure each animal has a current rabies vaccine, license, tag, leash, and proper size carrier. This is a cat carrier or for a small dog. The rule of thumb where carriers are concerned is you want to make sure that the animal has enough room to stand up and to be able to turn around. If you are registered with the parish's Transportation Assistance Program, you must have all of these items to take your pet with you.
For more details about planning a pet evacuation kit, log on to the parish website and click on Animal Control.
If you have any more questions, call the shelter at 783-5010.
Whether you stay or leave, you can remain connected directly to the St. Charles Parish Emergency Operations Center. By registering on the website, you can choose to receive email alerts, text messages, and phone alerts.
This is a weather alert from the St. Charles Parish EOC. There will be heavy rainfall after midnight. Some of these thunderstorms may be severe with isolated tornadoes.
And the website remains a constant source of information as it happens, with video during and after the storm. This is a St. Charles Parish Recovery Assistance Update, along with blog updates from parish employees and citizens. In addition, you can now follow the actions of the parish with text updates direct to your Twitter feed. And during any emergency, you can call the information hotline to hear recorded messages and community updates. The parish has an open re-entry approach, so you can return to your home and business as soon as possible. However, check the website, your email alerts, cell phone messages, and your Twitter account for the latest re-entry information. Even after the winds and rains subside, dangers are still around.
Families out in our communities when they come out of their houses after a storm. Please be aware of what's around you. We're going to simulate right here a wire down laying on a fence. You could be out in the yard and with your kids and trying to clean up a little bit and not be aware that this wire's laying on your fence after a storm, and he's going to demonstrate exactly what can happen.
Stay away from downed power lines. Don't walk in flooded areas because wet tree limbs can conduct electricity. And stay alert for gas leaks. Remember, consider flood insurance. Have a plan if you stay and a plan if you evacuate. Collect items for a disaster supply kit. Plan your evacuation routes and make an evacuation kit for pets too. And if you have no means for transportation during a mandatory evacuation, register now with the Parish EOC for assistance.